Hello, humans and pets. Today we're trying...
Nothing, because he didn't grab it.
Some more GFuel. We've done 4 of these in total now. But 3 of these all of them have been 0 sugar. We've done 2 recently. We've done the PewDiePie and we've done the Tetris flavored.
Which one is this one?
This is Faze. He's a YouTube content creator guy. At least he used to be. Haven't heard about him in a while, I'm gonna be honest. But he has a GFuel flavor. I'm assuming this has been out for a while.
Is he an actual Faze member?
Yeah, well,
he
was.
I
think he is.
One of the many that just put it in their name when you're playing.
No, like a real one.
Okay,
he's like a real one.
I had to assume since he's actually.
I never used to follow. I only follow 1 or 2 of the Faze clan members. If you're curious.
Who's the most famous Faze clan member?
He's the most Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg's a Faze clan member?
Snoop Dogg, I'm pretty sure is a
he?
Faze clan member. Yeah.
Wasn't
Snoop Dogg.
Was it Ninja?
Ninja's not, no.
He wasn't part of the clan?
Ninja was not Faze clan.
I don't know.
You probably only know Snoop Dogg. What's the flavor on this one?
I have no idea. Did we drink it?
Sour Chug Rug from Faze Rug.
Okay.
It smells smelly, but in a good way.
You can smell it already?
I think you just have a bad sniffer.
I got a dog that's taking all my breath away over here.
Let me wait till it settles to take a waft.
No, yeah.
Definitely blue raspberry type of feel. Like a grape blue raspberry.
Yeah, it's definitely a raspberry.
It's not a green raspberry.
The same thing. I guess I would just never drink these because of that. It has that same texture.
Mm-hmm.
They all have that same. I never did regular energy drinks.
It's like the Gatorade stickiness.
No, it's definitely not.
But toned down a ton. Is that what you're talking about?
There's a texture when you drink it. When it gets in you, that aspartame or whatever sugar substitute that they're using, it almost makes it syrupy like there's when it hits your tongue.
Well, it's very sweet. I like this one.
It almost reminds me of the the Gatorlights. It had that.
I don't get that.
You don't get that?
Not to that extreme.
That's what it reminds me of. But again, this one's not a bad flavor.
It tastes like blue.
It has a raspberry. This is very similar to the Tetris one, actually.
No. Tetris one tasted like apple candy. And runts. This does not taste like runts.
It gave you the berry in the beginning, though. And then it switched over to, I was getting like a cotton candy. Yeah, you got the berry right off the initial hit of it. And this just all berry all the way through. It doesn't really change.
Right.
I think the Tetris one was more complex because you get that first burst.
Do you want burst. Complex though?
Well, you get that first burst of berry, and then it would kind of morph into what I was getting like cotton candy. But I do agree with you. It was almost like the Runts candy flavor afterwards.
Yeah.
Where this one is just kind of like that. This reminds me of that berry soda that we got, but with a weird texture.
Berry lemonade.
Yeah.
It reminds me kind of like the Mountain Dew one at Applebee's, the Moonberry.
Or that one, which is
very similar.
But of course, that was better because it doesn't have that weird texture that these drinks give you.
Yeah, and there are competitors to GFuel that you bring this up that they say that it's healthier and it doesn't have that stupid texture you're talking about. So maybe you would like those more. But there's
who are the competitors?
There's a Gamer Supplements makes drinks, I guess. And there's another brand.
They don't sell that at a regular store though?
No, they just sell them online. They always have things like free shipping if you buy so much normally, but it's GFuel, but you don't get that.
I mean, I don't hate this. I could drink it. Again, I don't think I would ever buy it just because I have no reason to buy it. But I mean, it's definitely drinkable, but it gives you that. It's not really an aftertaste either. It's just a weird texture when you drink it.
I think this is the best one we had.
Yeah, you like this one better than?
I like this one the best here, yes.
Even better than yesterday's?
Yeah.
Okay.
The sour chug bug. I like it more than the Tetris. Because the Tetris was kind of, I don't know. I think PewDiePie is the bottom.
I will agree with that. Out of all of them,
yeah.
only because I'm not the cherry brings me to medicine. Really
I like the cherry flavor, but it was the weakest flavored one. Like, it doesn't have as much oomph, the pizzazz.
I don't remember the first one we did.
I
remember tasting like a roar in the water, though. I don't remember it being like, this one's pretty flavorful. I think I would I think I might give the nod to.
I caught it. I don't know what happened in my hand there.
I think I might give the nod to the Tetris though, because it was a little more complex. It brought a couple different. But this one's not bad. Well, I was trying to see. You know, now that you say that, it kind of brings me to the same.
That was a good one. Like
I think it had like the same texture when I was drinking the Spike Mountain Dews. They had this. They must have the same whatever
the juice is.
Whatever the sugar substitute is. Yeah, when you were drinking, it kind of gave you that same texture.
Yeah. I like it.
Thankfully for you, this is our last one that we had bought. So we won't have another one anytime
more
soon.
Come to our Walmart near us.
Let's hope not.
We
did 3.
Are they good? Enough. I think they taste good. I don't really see any improvements in anything.
That's the one thing.
Feel any different? We're only drinking half the can.
We are only drinking half the can.
And maybe you have to rug it, like chug rug it, the sour.
Honestly,
I don't find the sour.
Even just doing a half a can, it did not do. Because you got to think too. I mean, these are tall boys. So these aren't even 12-ounce cans.
Right.
These are 16-ounce cans.
Now
the 5-hour energy is like a shot.
Dude, 5-hour energy is like this big.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a little shot glass.
Those scare me. I will not do one of those reviews.
And there was a guy when we were buying a trailer that was delivering trailers, and he had them by the handfuls in his thing. He goes, "Oh, I love it. I swear by these things." He goes, "They really work." And because I had asked him, because when I bought my first trailer, I drove down 13 and a half hours to Ohio, and I was driving back home, and I thought of grabbing some because we had problems with the hitch, and it ended up taking way longer than it was supposed to take, and
you were getting a little sleepy.
Well, no, because now I was going to spend the night somewhere, but it was getting dark, and I said, I'll just start driving. I'll pull in a rest area somewhere, but come to find out, every rest area was packed, and it was the first time towing a trailer, and I wasn't sure if I got in, if I'd ever get out, and I ended up just driving home. But I thought of getting a 5-hour just to try one.
Now, I work at like a grocery store, supermarket type thing, and we sell them, and there's a sale going on right now, right? So, like, people buy, they're like 4 packs for like $9 or something, $8, $6.
Actually, I thought they were more expensive than
that. That's expensive for like an ounce of whatever juice, but you're only drinking one.
You're only drinking one.
People are buying like 18 boxes of stuff, normally like night shift people.
But they supposedly work, but then I've heard that people have the crash afterwards. You do get the energy, for the 5 hours, but then afterwards you crash. And I don't know if you guys can see we keep following it around like we're watching a tennis match over here. There's one big fly that keeps flying by like he wants to be on the show. He should just land on Ryan's hat and get it over with. We keep following it, but I've never tried them. Nor do I ever really have the reason to try them.
Right.
When I worked the 16-hour shifts and stuff, I would just drink a coffee, and I'd be fine, so.
It's just, how can something be so, like, caffeined in, like, such a small amount? Like, it can't be good for you. That stuff has to be deadly. Maybe not deadly, but, like.
People do it, I don't know.
And apparently they taste awful. I mean, the people who have drank them, please leave a comment, because I've heard they taste like
I
really
don't
bad.
know why I'm even pretending I can read this. I'm looking at total sugars. Is there caffeine on here?
300 megagrams.
Please stop saying that.
fluid ounces.
But how much is like Mountain Dew is up there with the sugars and stuff?
Not
too.
300. I think it's like 60. It's like
I'll have to
Coke.
look.
I think Coke's like
We have plenty of
30 or
Mountain Dew
60.
downstairs. Actually, we don't. We actually finally.
We have one bottle blast.
Well, because we bought 2 boxes, but we had a fridge full for
Now, GFuel is normally a powder, which you then put into water, mind you. And they sell shaker cups with have like measurement things, and you buy a tub of the stuff, and you make it like that. That's how it was. I think that's how it was originally made.
The original.
So with it being the zero sugar can version, it might have differences compared to the regular powder. If they have a zero sugar powder, I don't know.
I've never seen a powder in the stores though. That must
No,
have been
it's an online.
Yeah, I was gonna say that has to have been an online.
Like chili dog.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've never seen that. This is just recent that we
They have
started
a
looking
ton of
anyways,
different
but
flavors, and I was wondering,
they really did,
like,
actually.
if they had a sample pack of like all the powders, but that doesn't exist. But that would be like
It was a whole
just
crate
crazy.
full of just all different flavors. Because I said to him,
Well, the
like,
crate only had 3. They had the ones we got.
but it was
a massive
it was a
crate,
big-
and that's
yeah.
probably sold out already. I'm sure of it. 100% sold out.
well, that was going on the shelf.
But what
anyways, they just
hasn't
never
went on
made it.
it's probably not gone, is the Rock energy drink. Dwayne over
You
here,
keep saying that.
I've only heard bad things, so maybe we'll have to check them out.
Yeah. Well, if someone wants to see it, leave a comment down below.
But
we can't really speak on it. We've never tried it, but
I've only heard bad
honestly,
things.
it's the same thing. I've only had like a sip of Red Bull, and I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like,
Monster is having an Apex Legends collaboration. You're like,
I've heard of Monster a lot. I have no reason to drink these. Like I get it for those people that want that little boost of energy and stuff. I'm usually awake. You know what I mean? Like I've never had it to.
you can't really get this flavor in anything else. I mean, you can.
You can. You could just go get that berry Fanta or whatever we drank, and you would have it.
It's different.
Or what
it's
is it?
not
What is
Faze
it?
Rug flavor.
What is it? Code Blue or the Code Red?
Voltage?
Voltage. It had the blue raspberry
blue
flavor
raspberry.
too. That was actually I remember that one being good.
I like that
That
one.
one was definitely good because he killed all of them. The Code Red, the Voltage, those went quick.
Yeah.
When we did,
And the Minute Maid
you can go
lemonade.
back and watch it. We did a bunch of cases of Mountain Dew that time, and
So you wouldn't get any of the G Fuel again?
no,
Would you consider if it's in a powder?
no, I
You
know,
got
I
more?
no, because I don't. Me personally, no, because I don't drink.
Well, the issue with him is he drinks like 18 gallons of liquids a day.
I do.
So he can't drink 18 gallons of these a day.
No, I would go nuts. Right. So I drink the caffeinated tea, and then I
Right.
switch to water. Or I mean, don't get me wrong.
He drink, how many of those a day? That's like 32,
It's 30 ounces.
30?
Yeah.
Somewhere around there. How many? Probably like 6.
Oh, at least.
8.
At least 6 to 8.
And that's including the ice cubes. I don't know if you're an ice cube muncher. No.
No, because I
No.
throw it back in. But neither here nor there. It's not for me. I mean, we have the powdered Gatorade downstairs too that you haven't
I
been
haven't
drinking.
tried.
I would be more apt to drink that than
Over this.
This is a little. It's too. It's too sweet for me. It really is. It actually that
You get
texture.
the weird sweet taste.
I do. I get a weird sweet taste out of it, and I don't. And don't get me wrong. This is coming from. I used to drink Crystal Light all the time, but doing the fasting, even that fake sugar can break you fast. So I haven't been making Crystal Light
This
anymore.
reminds me of Crystal Light.
It,
Or the squeeze stuff. It reminds me of that in some weird way. Because it's just super
Crystal,
sweet.
let me see. Crystal Light is super sweet, but it's a weird texture. This brings a weird texture.
It reminds me of like you take water and you squeeze the squeeze stuff. But you're like on the brink of too much squeeze stuff.
I can say though,
It's the texture of if you squeeze it
at
in
least
your
it
mouth.
brings the flavor.
Like the Mio or whatever other ones.
It brings the flavor better than the salsas we did the other day. Do you know what I mean? At least it has a ton of flavor. Where the other ones, you had the liquid with like a hint of whatever flavor they wanted. This, you get blasted with the flavor, and then you have a weird aftertaste.
Speaking of a hint, if I remember, I might get it. I don't know. I probably won't. They have like hint waters. It's like a hint of lemon, a hint of blank. Apparently they're phenomenal. But they have like small things, so I thought I would get like one of each. I don't know. We did the ice with the ice sparkling waters.
Those were all
which
good.
we enjoyed.
Those were all good.
We had a ton of them though.
Yes, we did.
Um,
I drank a lot of them because he wasn't.
drank
gonna
like
drink
all
them.
of them except two, I think.
He wasn't drinking them, so I ended up drinking them. But again, that's just. I mean, these aren't bad.
They have caffeinated ice now.
I guess it's more in your head because honestly, now this will be the third one I've tried, and again, we're only drinking half of it.
Right.
But I don't see the difference if I drank all of it. Like I didn't feel like, oh, I'm awake now, or oh, I'm more focused. I'm actually like, okay, time for a nap. You know what I mean? Like it didn't do anything to me.
Nap
where
time.
they say the 5-hour energy, you really do get a boost for like 5 hours. And again, we're speaking out of school because we've never done them.
Right. Same with like Monster, Red Bull. Like we don't drink them.
Like the whole point of it is for that. You know, you get them if you need a boost of energy for so long.
And the thing with GFuel is it's supposed to be a boost of energy, but you can't notice it. Like it.
Which to me, then let me just get a zero sugar Spark or something. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? To me, I would just go with.
I think they're a fun drink. I don't know. I forgot the price of all of them.
Yeah. Again, the receipts downstairs. I totally forgot to grab. That's the other thing. It's not like you can buy these, but they sell them in solos too. You know what I mean? It's not like you buy them by the case.
Normally,
you
can buy a whole jug of the powder.
I'd be interested to see how much the powder actually is. I wouldn't buy it. You know what I mean? But then again, you might not get that weird texture.
I think that's the zero sugar speaking out loud. It's yelling in our mouth like you take a sip and it's like, oh!
Yeah, but when you drink the Gatorade and you drink the zero sugar, it doesn't have that.
I like the zero sugar more.
But it doesn't have that weird texture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it's
I don't think it's the flavor.
But every one of these had it.
Right. Could be the can. Maybe the can
I don't know. I don't know. It's just weird. So, there you go.
I like it.
It is good. It's not bad. It's just, you know, it's not for me. It's just not my thing.
The flavor's alright.
The flavor's alright. Flavor's alright.
Not over.
But I think I would just drink like if I wanted a Propel or like one of the sparkling.
These remind me of Propel. I think I said that last time too. When you brought it up.
Yeah, I think you could. To me, I think it would just, you know, they have the same flavor, but it doesn't have that.
So ranking the three we've done in the past, what?
I think I got to give Tetris. Because I like the little complexity because it gave you two flavors, then this one, and then PewDiePie.
I would do the Faze Rug Chug or whatever it's called, and then
them two are close though. Tetris and this one are pretty close because Tetris did give you that blast of berry in the beginning.
For me, they're all pretty close.
Yeah.
I'd probably tie them all depending on my mood.
There's none of them I wouldn't drink again. Let's put it that way.
Well, like you wouldn't drink the cherry one.
No, I would drink it.
You wouldn't buy it ever again.
I would not buy any of them again. But if I'm thirsty and someone's like, "Hey, this is all we got," bring it on. You know what I mean? Like I would drink them all. They didn't affect me like I thought they. Like I thought it was gonna.
Water.
I drink water.
You drink water? I think so too.
That's just I would go with just plain water, or like you said, if you have a squirty thing, put a squirty thing, or throw in a. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to go there and I'm going to drink something, I would have done one of the Crystal Lights instead.
Now, I have heard that GFuel tastes better in the associated shaker cup. You know, like how they marketing, like...
And of course it does, because they want to sell you the shaker cup.
No, like, people have said that it tastes better in, say you have a Faze Rug Chug, Blue Chug Rug, Sour Chug Rug, shaker cup. You make it in the shaker cup, you shake it, apparently it tastes better.
Well, that's going to be, you know, if you do...
The nozzle.
It's the same thing like when we did the Gatorade. You know, then you have to have the right measurements, the right stuff. You have to do it right, or it's not going to taste right. You know what I mean? But with that being said, it's much like when you have the squirts. If you have the squirt, you can make it as strong or as weak as you want, which is better. So if you want a little more flavor, you can.
If you want to really make it last a while.
The thing is with the Crystal Lights, you know, some of them are just so strong. You almost want to put like 1.5 times the amount of water because it's just like it hits you with weight.
Yeah.
Where at least the squirt that you can control. Same thing with the powder if you're making your own. Like you're getting whatever this tastes like. Yeah. You're not turning it down. if
Well, I
you do
guess you could add water to it, but who's gonna do that?
So, but if you at least with the thing, if you're making your own, you can make it as strong or as weak as you actually
And
want.
the shaker cup, I think, has measurements.
I'm sure it does.
So, like, if you want like superpower, I think you go to like this line.
I'm sure it
thing.
has
I don't know how
a
it works,
measurement so that
but-
it makes it easy. They have to. So
You got to give it a shot if you see it and you want to give it a shot. But if you don't want to give it a shot, don't do it.
yeah, again, if it wasn't for the channel, I don't think I would have tried any of them.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never grabbed one of them energy drinks ever.
I've heard really good thing from Monster fans about how great Monster is. Like they'll go like
There's a lot of people.
they'll
that drink
run
it.
I think Monster is one of the like top 5 drinks in the world. I think Dr. Pepper's up there, Coke, Pepsi, you know, Sprite, but I'm pretty sure Monster is up there.
I don't know. There's a lot of people that you see them that have them. You know,
I always
walking
say
around.
like, hey, what, do you like it? And they're like, oh man, I love it. And then the Monster, it's either you really like it or you're like, it's disgusting.
I guess if you're doing long shifts and you're not a coffee person, you know, and they have their purposes where you don't crash. But these, I gotta say, this is the third one, and I don't really notice any difference. So,
No.
But we've said it many times already. So, at that being said, we'll end this one at that. Yeah, give it a try. If there is one that you like better than others, and it, you know, if you want to see a review on it, leave a comment down below. Again, this isn't anything that I would do go-to for anyway. So there you go.
But if we had our own face on the cup, we would go to it. We would drink it by the gallon.
Yeah, if they want to put
If
a
they
jerky
wanna put
sausage
apples-
01 for you,
Yeah.
then by all means, this would be the best drink I ever had in my life with 0 sugar and 0 aftertaste. You know, and you have to promote it, saying like, "This is the best thing." Who needs orange juice? Drink milk? No, drink GFuel.
And what would the flavor be?
I don't know.
We said banana, so
No, I did. Yeah, I think nobody in the world would drink it.
we'd drink banana flavored. But it
Who
would be
wants that?
amazing. Hey, it's better than like. Well, I genuinely don't know what buttered popcorn.
You'd have to find out who update. I mean, if they have chili cheese dog, there's a lot of flavors out there. If someone went right to chili cheese dog on a drink, you know what I mean? So there's got to be
Nobody's
half of
drinking
them.
that. I don't. I think it's like a gag gift. There's no way people actually drink that stuff.
That'd be the one I'd like to try.
Liquid cheese dog.
You know, who doesn't like a chili cheese dog?
I don't think that would be good whatsoever. I think it would be bad.
Oh, I
actually.
just ate a bowl of it 2 minutes ago, so you know.
Yeah, but like that's kind of weird though.
It is weird. It would be weird drinking it instead of eating it.
The real thing is, does it taste like that? Or is it
I
just a
don't
name?
know. I don't know.
Find out
So-
next time.
All right, well, there you go. There is our review. So leave a comment down below. Hit that.
Gingerbread,
Hit some button. Likes, dislike, anything.
carrot cake.
Any
I
button
think
you
that would
want.
be bad if they make it too sweet.
And,
I mean, I would probably just go with like a sour blue
he's
raspberry.
not going to stop.
But
This
that's
is the
kind of what
longest
this
one ever.
dude did. So.
All right. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Leave a
Maybe
comment-
they are affecting him. Look at him. He can't
Leave a
shut
comment
up.
down below on what you would make your flavor if you had one.
There you go.
And check out Less Cash More Mash. Link in the description.
There you go. Whiskey flavored.
They
That's
have
what
fun
we're
over
gonna,
there.
we're gonna have
Whiskey flavored,
Whiskey
GFuel.
flavored. You know, they could. They just vanilla, caramel, brown sugar.
Yeah, but out of everything,
No, I'm just saying. You just asked me what to do. I don't know.
that's what you would do.
I don't know. So, thanks for watching.